Recognize these Spartans if you've not watched them in a while. They've thrown it more than anybody in the country the last 2 weeks. They begin with a quick throw.
Kind of able to get hot in the passing game.
Pressure coming. Lewerke sacked back at the 40.
Matchup to keep your eye on. Number 18, Felton Davis. He's been big for the Spartans.
On 3rd down and 18, they rush 5 and move Lewerke off his spot. Able to keep it alive and take off. Brian Lewerke stumbles close to the first down in the game at running back for 4th and 2. It's Lewerke straight ahead for a Michigan State first down. 400 yards. First down from the 39 and against pressure. Lewerke on the roll, turns his shoulders and throws incomplete.
Backs in the Big Ten. That's number 12, Denzel Ward. Watch him track Sokol all the way across the field. Just makes a perfect play on the football. Looks like undercuts at the very end. It's textbook coverage.
One of the top NFL first-round picks. L.J. Scott back in there. On 2nd and 10, Lewerke scans and throws underneath. It's Ward again. Quick. Scott motions out on 3rd and 7. Buckeyes bring 4. Lewerke's in trouble and sacked by Bosa. On 2nd and 7, more pressure against Lewerke, and it forces a high throw over Felton Davis. Facing perhaps the best defensive line in the country. That is Felton Davis you just saw circled. Lewerke flush, turns the shoulders into one-on-one incomplete. Well, they carry it.
It's their ability to cover on the back end, but also get pressure on the quarterback. Here you see L.J. Scott trying to work up the field on the wheel route, but you've got one-on-one matchups up front. You can see Worley's clearly waiting for Lewerke once he gets outside the pocket.
And all the Spartans thinking about the Butler family today. Pressure coming on 2nd down. Lewerke for Cody White and incomplete with a cover.
Denzel Ward, I have no idea why. You might want to work somewhere else on the field. Ward is so good in coverage. Look how patient he is. He stays step for step with the wide receiver, and then once the wide receiver goes to put his hands up, he matches them and put his hand up. He didn't hit the football, but obviously enough.
On the other side, Arnett and Sheffield rotate, but neither one of those guys close to what Ward is. Lewerke throwing in that direction this time, but pretty good coverage from him.
There you go. He tries working the other side, but nothing going there either. And this is what the Michigan State wide receivers are going to have to deal with all game long. And really, it was a concern of offensive coordinator Dave Warner. He said, our wide receivers are going to have to deal with in your...
Lewerke rolls from his own end zone, incomplete. So far, he's been sacked twice. Fakes to Scott, sets his feet to the sideline for White. Out of his reach, 3rd week. In the first quarter, owned by Ohio State. Lewerke throws behind Stewart.
Seal him off. Can't get there fast enough.
3rd down 10. Lewerke again scrambling. Chase from behind. There's a flag down, and he's down with the ball out. Picked up by Damon Arnett. Try.
They got to get Felton Davis involved at some point in the passing game.
He's to the bottom of the screen, defended by Sheffield. Lewerke looking in his direction. He'll now run and dive his way close to a first.
See the coverage down below. He's going to work out up into the middle of the defense. There was a seam to him, but as Lewerke started to scramble, really wasn't an opportunity for him to throw the football. Wise choice by Lewerke. It's kind of that X factor that he brings. Connor Cook was a high-round draft pick. And these are all guys who are moving on to play at the next level. It's saying a lot as far as his production.
9 men at the line of scrimmage for Ohio State. And they bring a bunch of them. It's picked up this time, and Lewerke throws off target to the sideline.
At times, we saw that earlier in this drive.
Ohio State bringing it, and incomplete. No chance. On 2nd down, Lewerke comes back to his 2nd read, and it hovers out there dangerously into the arms of Cole. On 3rd and 2, they fake to Stewart. Lewerke runs it, won't get it. shut down by Chris Worley.
Just this front seven for Ohio State. He's got a beat on this play from the get-go. Ends up being untouched. That's why he's the free runner to the quarterback. And that's really been the difference, too, when you look at Michigan State.
So 4th down and 1. Michigan State has converted its lone 4th down try today. Lewerke going with a hard count. Nobody budging. Now they'll sneak it. Off play action. Lewerke zipping one to the sideline, and it's picked off by Damon Arnett. Nick Bosa was ejected for targeting on a hit in the quarterback.
Let's see. Jones comes off the right side of the screen, and you're always looking for those indicators when you see a hit above the shoulders to the neck or head area. Clearly the quarterback is defenseless when he's in the pocket. But you look for the lowering of the head, the launch.
The penalty moves it into Ohio State territory for the first time in a long time. And Lewerke looked for Matt Sokol, but it was not. Empty set for 2nd and 10. Lewerke with a nice throw for Cody White and a first down.
What a beautiful throw. They're going to run a corner out by Cody White. He's going to high point the football, but pay attention to the strong hands. Watch when he goes up, catches it, is able to hang on to it and really survive the ground to complete the action of the catch. It's typically of what we've seen from.
On first down, Lewerke off play action, turns the shoulders and heaves this one to Arnett. They just delayed the inevitable with a penalty.
We're going to see Cody White's just going to stop on this route, thinking that he's running a comeback, and Lewerke thinks he's converting it up the sideline. Arnett with the easy interception, and it's good to see him rewarded after he had the interception that was negated earlier from the targeting call. At least if you're an Ohio State fan. His 2nd of the season.
And his 2nd takeaway today at a fumble recovery. 59 seconds and their best starting field position of the day. That's White that comes into the backfield. This is a trick play. White looking to throw it, and he juggles it, slips out of a tackle, and runs his way with a crunching block inside the 40. 2nd and 5. Lewerke steps into a throw for Stewart, who is quick.
80 yards and a touchdown last week. Shut out so far today.
Ohio State bringing pressure, picked up this time. That is Felton Davis, the intended receiver.
And safety.
And it's almost more shocking once you watch this and see what they're doing to the 12th ranked Spartans. Darrell Stewart needs to get out of bounds. Lewerke, who threw for 845 yards over the last 2 weeks, has been held to 45 today. On 3rd and short, he's got a first down. LJ's on the 19-yard line on 1st and 10. Lewerke steps out of Hubbard's sack attempt. A heave to the end zone. Broke it up and incomplete.
See as Cody White adjusts. I mean, clearly that's not even to the neck or head area.
No, that's
the wide receiver is considered defenseless. But there's nothing wrong with that. That's just a good play by Sheffield.
That's the kind of hit that. On 2nd down, Lewerke sees a free rusher bursting through.
You see Worley right here. And here's the thing. He's going to be a free rusher because all the guys up front on the offensive line are covered up. So no one can step down to be able to protect against Worley blitzing through the A-gap. You can see Mark D'Antonio just disgusted right now.
Last week, part of the criticism in the loss against Iowa was that they were out-prepared, that Iowa was more ready to play that game than Ohio State was. And they flipped the script on that narrative this week. LJ Scott
probably in the driver's seat at Oklahoma.
Lewerke with a nice toss for Cody White. Down 6 for Michigan State. Ohio State bringing it. Lewerke finally hooks up with his tight end. So
it was a good fit.
On 2nd down, underneath Rison. Hunter Rison, one of many. They're down 4. Buckeyes bring 5. They protect Lewerke, but it's knocked down at the line. Andre London, we've not seen in a couple of games, and a tailback for Michigan State. They fake it to him, rolling Lewerke to his left. Incomplete, looking for Cody White. Staff Urban Meyer's put together here. Greg Schiano in his second year said that he turned down a couple of head coaching offers this offseason to stay here. That ball is intercepted by Damon Webb. The third Ohio State takeaway of the day. And Webb takes this one all the way back inside the 20.
Interception of the season, and he's just got vision the whole time looking at Lewerke. Lewerke thinks he's okay, but it's Webb's ability to close and be sideline to sideline as that middle of the field defender to come up with the interception. You can see at the very end of the play, it's Cole Chewins.
Late hit out of bounds. Passing team number 61. Half the distance to the goal. First down, Ohio State.
Just adds injury to insult, but once again, this Ohio State defense has come up the big play. Clearly, Webb out of bounds when Chewins made contact.
A bubble screen to start the drive, but it's in front of Rison and incomplete.
And Baker really in coverage, and neither of which are playing today.
On 3rd and 9, Ohio State still bringing it. Sokol in the flats, stopped immediately. He didn't vote for me, and I thought he was serious, so I called you out on it because he didn't have a vote. Although it still remains a fact, he didn't vote for you.
No, it's always a fun experience. It's always great to go to New York City and get the chance.
It was a shovel pass. A short gain. Deficit right now 45. Lewerke throws one-on-one, an adjustment made by Jackson for a first down reception. 1st and 10, they bring pressure, and an underneath throw to Rison. On Rison for 7. That's scary a year from now. Lewerke sneaks it. On Fox on December 2nd. Who in the world is the second team going to be?
It may be Iowa State, the way they've played so far this year. And for people who don't know the story of Joel Lanning, former court.
He's trying to find the end zone for the first time today. Lewerke to the wide side of the field. And close to a first down.